Dropping knowledge.
Hello, my name is Nathan Clark, and this is another installment of Dropping Knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about acrylics. So, what are acrylics? So, acrylics are our 90% of the products we sell. It's Promar 200, it's Promar 400, it's into your interior durations, Emerald Super Paint, your exteriors, your Super Paint A100, Latitude, Emerald Duration. These are all acrylics. Also, in your Pro Industrial line, obviously they make these pretty easy. You got multi-surface acrylic, you have Surecryl, high performance acrylic. There's a lot of acrylics in that line. The acrylic dry fall, all water-based products that are acrylic. So, what do acrylics give us? Well, ease of application is why our customers love them. That is one nice thing that, if you have someone that doesn't want to use an oil that doesn't have the ability to have a smelly product like odor, so they're low odor, that is when we use acrylics. Outside, they have good color and gloss retention. Surecryl will give you many, many years of great color and gloss retention, even in a darker color. Same thing with our exterior products in satin or higher finishes, as long as it's not flat. But that's what we usually get out of that. They're very flexible. They're low VOC. They're water cleanup. So we all know what the acrylics are. What do we not get with an acrylic? So the downside to an acrylic is chemical resistance isn't great. Abrasion resistance. So if you put it on a door and it's getting hit with a cart, an alkyd would be much better in that situation, or an epoxy. They have a soft film, which actually helps with their flexibility, so that can be a plus. But in the grand scheme of things, sometimes being a softer film can cause abrasion resistance. And they have a long cure time. So if you have a high humid area and you're putting an acrylic in there, it could take 2 months. I mean, so on the data page, it's going to say 30 days. You're probably looking at 45 to 60 days before that product gets totally cured out. Now, if it is in a humid environment that does not stop being humid, then you can have an even bigger problem over time. So yeah, that is the kind of the good and bad about acrylics. So I want to talk a little bit about how acrylics cure. So I'm going to show you a slide here. Acrylics cure by coalescence. Now, what's coalescence mean? It just means everything comes together. So you're going to have an acrylic molecule in a co-solvent, which is our paint, right? So we put our paint film on there, and as the water evaporates and that leaves, those acrylic molecules start coming together and they melt together. So some of that co-solvent that's in there keeps that acrylic soft. So, and as it comes together, it melts together and it gives us a mechanically rigid film. It's a fun little word. But all that means is now we have a finished acrylic film on the substrate. So, and if everything cured out correctly, then it looks pretty, has good color and gloss retention, and it has good flexibility. Now, this next slide is going to kind of show you an issue or what can happen if you paint something that's way too warm. This is Surecryl on a metal building. It was really warm out. The sun was on the side of the building. These blisters, actually, when you pop them open, look like they're honeycombs. It is not good. It does not go down to the substrate. It is within that paint film, and it blistered out because of the moisture that was trapped in between those acrylic molecules as it was trying to coalesce and come together. So little knowledge for you there. So this is just a nice little recap of what acrylics are. We're going to be talking about cold weather coming forward. We're going to talk about OTC2, the regulations and how that affects us. And the acrylics are what we're going to have to go to market with. All these are going to affect our VOC laws, and our VOC laws are going to take away our alkyds. So just keep that in mind. It's good to start talking to our customers now. I want to have the OTC out later this week or next week, so we can start talking to our customers before January 1st, 2024. So this has been another installment, and we're trying to keep these short and sweet. If you have any ideas, please reach out. I appreciate all the feedback, and have a good one, guys. Happy selling.
Dropping knowledge.